Good morning, students. Are you able to see the picture showing on the screen? Yes, the balance. है ना? You had seen this type of picture in quotes. Yes, in quotes. So we are in this slide talk about the justice. From where we get the justice? Justice is provided to the people through courts. Clear? Yes, we had already talked about the courts, different type of courts in the previous session. Today, now we will talk about, today we will talk about the different branches of the legal system. Different branches of the legal system. It is divided into two, civil law and criminal law. Our legal system is based on two laws, civil law and criminal cases or criminal law. So what are these civil laws? These are the laws which deal behavior that constitute an injury to an individual or other private party such as a corporation. So many examples are there which can tell about the civil law, like negligence, insulting, then resulting in injury or a death or any property damage. Now come to the civil law. Come to the criminal cases. Criminal cases or criminal law deal with the behavior that is or can be explained as an offense against the property, public, society, or the state, even if the immediate victim is an individual. It means, suppose if we bring any damage to the society, if we bring any offenses against the public welfare, all that type of act comes in criminal cases. For example, murder, assault, theft, drunken driving. Yeah. Now, come to the last topic of the chapter, that is, does everyone access the justice? Yes, that's true, big yes, because constitution provide us the right if our fundamental rights are hampered or violated, we can reach or approach to the court. That is why all Indian citizens of India can access the court, means everyone has a right to justice through courts. But in reality, is it possible? No. Because our Indian society is divided into rich and the poor ones. The rich can easily approach to the court because legal procedure involve a lot of money, paperwork, which takes a lot of time also. But the poor people cannot afford it. They often avoid to go to the court to get justice. Yes, the poor people, majority of Indian population comes in the poor strata. This poor strata of the society is unable to earn square meal a day. It means they work mostly on daily wages, from where they get enough time, from where they get the money, from where they are illiterate people, they are not highly educated, they are unable to understand all the paperwork which are involved in this procedure or in legal procedure. So they try to avoid to go to the court for justice. That is why the Supreme Court devised a new process or a mechanism of public interest litigation. or PIL to increase access to justice in 1980s. It means this public interest litigation is introduced in the year 1980. Suppose if an individual is unable to file the case in the court on the behalf of that some other organization or group of people, those who are working or those who work in a union also. Certain unions are also there, like trade union, Mazdoor union, taxi union. They filed the case in the court. Then, on behalf of all those who are not able to approach the court, the legal procedure was simplified. Means time to time our government is trying to make this legal procedure very simple so that it could be in reach or approach of everyone. And even a letter or a telegram addressed to the Supreme Court or High Court could be treated as PIL. The court exercises a crucial role, plays an important role in interpreting the fundamental rights of the citizen. They also plays an important role in telling about the fundamental rights of the people. And at last, the judiciary serves as a check on the powers of the executive and legislature that I told you in the beginning, and protect the fundamental rights of the people. After this, go through the chapter also. Please read the chapter well, then you are able to understand the chapter well. After that, I am going to send you some question answers related to this chapter. From next week onwards, we will start our revision work. But my main request is that in civics, the definitions in the form of glossary is given in your book. Please learn those definitions. Okay. Goodbye. Stay at your home.